Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving this car which happens to be the new Porsche 911. This is the Carrera S and look at it, it looks mind-boggling, alright. Now the changes are very minimal. Actually you can't really spot them because the evolution has been such of this vehicle, but you can see this ball sort of a thingy. Well, a lot of electronics in this vehicle. Front parking camera looks beautiful, and of course the lights are really very nice, and obviously these are Porsche LED matrix system. Now the lights are beautiful. Let's open the boot right away. This is the boot, by the way, because it's a rear wheel drive, rear engine car, and you have a cover here, decently usable. Actually there's a light here as well. Now Porsche logo here looks beautiful, and I didn't want to bang it down, although I should have. That's the way to close it. Certainly looks beautiful. Now the wheels on this vehicle, these are 245 35 20s up front, and obviously the design is very nice. Carbon ceramic brakes, red colored brake calipers as well. Pardon the sound, this is the fuel lid cover, and as I go behind, this is the rear wheel. Now you can see the rear wheel is obviously bigger expectedly. Now this is running on Goodyear tires somehow, and the tire size here happens to be, where can I spot it? Yeah, it's difficult to spot the tire size because it's like a 305 35 21. Sorry about that. Now this is of course the engine, 3-liter S, and this is the cooling fans here. Now this is actually air intake here, so yeah, that's about it. 911 written here, dual exhaust here as well. Looks quite beautiful and nice, of course. And this thing actually comes out. Yeah, that's right. So the door handle actually comes out. Let's close this for a minute. So here we are, we have closed this. Lights placed here, they also look very cute. And now when I turn off the vehicle, the handle goes inside. When I turn it on, or rather open it, the handles come out. And this is the cabin, which is beautiful. Now this is to open the storage space at the front. This is to open the engine bay. It really doesn't open much. These are the controls for the power windows, and this is for the seat settings. Door pockets aren't large enough, both sound system. And over here you've got a lot of controls. This is actually to turn on the vehicle, and these are for the headlights. Seats are beautiful. You get a lot of electric adjust. These really hug you beautifully and nicely. This storage space here, which opens kind of weirdly, yeah, there it opens, and there's the same slot SD card and dual USB slots as well. Parking brake, a lot of controls here. This is the gear lever. This is to get into park, so get into manual mode, and this is for the AC controls. These are for various other controls of the car. So lifting the nose, traction control, sport suspension. There's the clock, which can also be doubled up as a timer, and inside the car is really beautiful. I mean, you can seat children at the rear with a red seat belt, which is also the case at the front, but yeah, really not much space as such. Now here we go. You can see these are the drive mode selectors. So let me actually put the car in ignition. Yeah, there are two displays on either side, 7-inch displays, and in the center we've got an analog tachometer. This is a 10.9-inch display, touchscreen infotainment system, really nice and slick. So you can select Sport Plus like that, and obviously the car looks really nice. A lot of buttons placed here. Steering mounted paddles. This is for the cruise control, and it also has downhill assist. I don't know for what. Press this button to activate downhill assist. Meanwhile, these are the controls for the headlights, or either the indicators, and these are the controls for the wiper. And over here we have two lights and auto dimming inside rear view mirror. Over here also we've got two lights along with the mirror. Same is the case here as well. It also gets a sunroof, and overall the cabin feels really nice and slick. Beautiful quality of materials. It's like between two layers. Everything has been stuffed beautifully and nicely, like really good quality, and the cabin feels really nice as well. Let's get driving right away.
So double check again, make sure you're in sport mode.
Alright, here we go. I'm just going to laugh through the whole lap, like as if laughing gas had hit me. Now this is obviously the 911, the 8th generation of the 911. This is the Carrera S. This is rear wheel drive, and my god, even with the traction on, it absolutely kind of feels a little tail happy somehow. I don't know how is that happening, but my goodness, this engine, wow. This gets a 8-speed PDK gearbox. Yeah, this is the 8-speeder now. Others have a 7-speed in Porsche's lineup. I'm talking about the sports cars, and here we punch it hard. My goodness, traction control light blinks, 7,500 RPM. Oh my lord, it's already doing 170 kilometers per hour. Now we are braking for this slalom sort of a test. I don't know why they have a mid-corner slalom though, and I mean, it is so effortless. Here we go. My god, whoa. Oh, the engine is always on the boil. The way the motor pulls, it's screaming. Okay, shut up, Faisal. downshifts are so freaking fast, unbelievable fast. This PDK gearbox, of course, it has to be because it's a Porsche and they know how to make sports cars. Now they're making the same car since 50 years. Well, not really, because the car has evolved and the evolution has been absolutely substantial, because that is one of the reasons why Porsche cars are so great, because they've just been working on one same formula and they've just been perfecting the vehicle time and again. Now this one uses a 3-liter flat 6 motor, 450 horsepower and I believe 530 Newton meters of torque. The way this motor screams is, my god, whoa, what a punch! Mid corner, just get into the throttle, it absolutely punches you hard and fast. It's like a fist punch right in your face. Take that! I'm not even getting into manual mode. I don't need to, because this car has more than enough ability, which I do not have, trust me, because it can do everything you want through here. Look at this, it is so poised. You know, you can actually do one hand on the steering wheel, because that's the level of poise this vehicle has. It absolutely flows through the corners. Absolutely. Look at this, punch hard. Here we go. The exhaust note is surreal, absolutely surreal. Come on, Cayman Gts, get harder on the throttle, because over here this 911 wants to unleash itself and it's doing a fab job. The chassis is so communicative, it's like pinpoint accuracy. I know exactly where I'm going and I don't have to even wonder where I'm going, because I think this car is autonomous. It automatically steers into the corner and here we go, and that is a lap in the new 911. My goodness, what a car, what a sensation. Woo. And I'm not even scratched the surface, trust me. It's like, you know, just a lap in this car and you already know you love it. Now we have to wonder, where can we steal a bank, or no, that's not a good idea. How can we earn so much money to get one of these? Because what a car, what a sensation. The brakes are so freaking feelsome, and honestly, I don't feel like it was an effort at all driving this car, because it feels so natural and smooth and refined. And as soon as you get in the mid-range, it's like a nuclear reaction which has just erupted. Now we're going to go in the next car, which happens to be the Cayman Gts. I love that color. I love that blue color. It looks so rad. Here we stop, press the P button into parking, no handbrake yet again. And do you like the car? Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Bye-bye. So guys, this is the car. There you can see it. This happens to be the Carrera S. Big fat wheels, massive brake rotors as well. And of course, like I was telling you, the differentiation here. Yeah, this is black. You can give me the camera. Thank you so much for holding it for me. And yeah, this is the Carrera S, the 911.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
So here we go. Now we are driving the Porsche 911 Carrera S, not the 4S, S again. Already drove it earlier, but hey, I'll put both of them in one video, so why not? Anyways, here we are. We are into Sport Plus mode, and gearbox will take manual, which means we are in first gear right now. This is going to be very interesting because right in front of me is a GT3, which is being driven by the instructor. And let's see.
Now that everybody knows the track a little bit, just stick to the nice line that everybody's driving.
And here we go. Right away, let me tell you, the acceleration blows you away, especially when you shift from the 4-cylinder engine car. Now this is the flat 6, and trust me, the motor absolutely pulls like a rocket ship, because there's so much grunt on offer. The gearbox is so freaking fast with shifts. It's mind-boggling the way this car is able to shift gears in like no time at all. And here we are. Don't punch, don't punch, punch, punch now. Here we go. Pulls all the way to 7,000 RPM, and now we are onto the brakes here through this slalom course. Of course, it's difficult driving behind an instructor because he's controlling the pace, but look at the balance of this car. Absolutely mind-numbing. All right. Oh my god, the sound is so orgasmic. It's like a jet fighter plane right now. It is as if a rocket launch is happening, because it's like afterburners are coming through. That is how it sounds. Downshift, come on, give me second gear. It screams, it absolutely screams. Right now, traction control button was blinking like massively. That's the reason they tell you not to turn off Porsche stability management, because once you do that, you know, this being a rear wheel drive car will obviously slide all over the place, and you don't want a car sliding on the track, because then it will obviously go out of control, considering the 450 horsepower on offer here. Come on, downshift, hitting the chicane here again, and there we go. My god, I love this car. I absolutely love it. Now I know what the fuss is all about. Now I know why a 911 is a 911. Even with 6 cylinders, they absolutely nail the performance. That is what Porsche does. Wow. So steering is so communicative. Every time you want any sort of cornering feel, it is there, right there. Look at it. Look at the lean angle. The person sitting right next to me is like, oh god, wondering what's going to happen. Is she going to topple? No, you're not going to topple. Here we go. Punch through the throttle and absolutely fly. My god, what an engine. What an engine. How do they do it with 6 cylinders? How do they do it, Porsche? How do you do it? Now this lap is getting adventurous for me because the car is absolutely flying. Little bit of effort going from my side as well, but the motor screams. The way it pulls in the red line rather than the top end is just surreal. It's just something else. Here we are onto the brakes. No, Faisal, do not punch hard on throttle. I will. Downshift, give me, come on. Here we are, third gear, absolutely rockets ahead. Plus 7,000 RPM, rather more than 7,000 RPM. And that is one lap in this beautifully sexy car. And we are in the pit lane now, fourth gear. Let it cool down.
Let's make another change.
And here we are going for another driver change, which means that after this I'm going to be driving the better version of this car. I don't think there's any better version of any car here because every car is so brilliant. But we're going to be driving the 4S, which has 4-wheel drive. This obviously has rear-wheel drive. The way to tell it is, of course, over here it's written Carrera S or Carrera 4S on the door sills, or you can see the rear because the intakes actually have grey color on the 4S models. Otherwise it's black on the S. Here we get into parking, and that was one splendid lap and a lot of fun as well.
Best lap.
Is it? Was it fun?